Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Mekanism and welcome to the next episode in our Voltz series. So, sorry about the lack of video. I actually have recorded two. I'm not even kidding. I've recorded two and I forgot to record the sound each time. So we're like 2 episodes ahead of what we should be. So I kind of like upgraded a bunch of things and I had videos of them. They just don't have sound. So I need to start now when I do have sound, and we'll just kind of try to mash the two videos I did before together. But essentially, the first thing I did is I showed you guys this new massive installment that you see, that it's called the bunker. So essentially what I did is I took all the machines from there and put them in here, so it's much more compact and nice. So we have all our different machines and our teleporters, which we've moved in here. I also have this cool, neat thing called a portable teleporter, which I am now using instead of just about everything else. And what that does is allow me to teleport to either my house or the bunker, depending on what kind of link I set it as. So if I set it as a 1, it'll teleport me to the house. As a 2, it'll teleport me here. And depending on how far away I am, depends on how much electricity it uses. And it's just a neat little device in general. So the sun is rising, I think, so we're still good for daylight. And the second thing I did was I did ICBM. Oh, and by the way, this is made out of that concrete that we were building that one episode. It has steel support frames, so this thing can survive some pain. Just so you guys know. And as you can see, we started on the missile mod, but I don't want to talk about that quite yet. I want to show you guys the generator room I made. So this is where all of our electricity is generated for the bunker. Normally, what I'm working toward is a advanced solar generator array that we can have set up out here that will power into these battery boxes. And over here we have the heat generators, which go into this elite energy cube, which used to be powering the teleporter. But now it's basically redundant because of this. So, good stuff. Anyway, like I was saying, one of the episodes I recorded without the sound was the ICBM episode. I don't know why. I'm stupid, but I did. So, I figured we'd do that now. So essentially, what the ICBM mod is it's a missile mod, and you can make a whole bunch of cool little weaponry items. In fact, if I go into the creative tab and show you guys, there's things like glass pressure plates, nice, spike traps. Oh my gosh, there's so much in this mod. We're probably gonna have to spend quite a bit of time on just warfare stuff. The problem is that it is quite expensive, and I am not even kidding. So just like for a quick example of how expensive some of this stuff is, if we go into the cruise launcher, whatever that is, it's 3 steel plates and that doesn't seem that impressive. But when you look at all the stuff that this is just gonna take, it gets expensive, especially if you want to do like these higher tier things like anti-gravitational explosives, whatever that means. Like, I don't even know. But as you can see, that's 8 ender eyes and a repulsive explosive, which is 2 of these, which is a bunch of stuff, and it's expensive. Anyway, the basic setup for any kind of missile is that you have to have your launcher control panel, which allows you to put in target coordinates, in its inaccuracy, the status, the voltage, and how much it's charged. You need the launcher platform itself, which is where you place the missile, and then you have the support frame, which makes it more accurate. If I didn't have this frame here in the back, this inaccuracy would be a whole 30 blocks, which is just crazy. Anyway, I do have the support frame, so it's only an inaccuracy of 15 blocks. And this has been the island that I've been bombing for the past, while. That's why it looks a bit craggy over there. And I don't want to launch the Anvil missile first, actually. And I am kind of hacking myself some of the missiles, only because it's not really worth the time to show you guys me making them. In fact, it's a massive waste of time to show you me making them. And it's expensive. And honestly, we're just here to have fun and use the mods. So I really don't see anything wrong with hacking myself all the goods. Because honestly, it makes it more fun for me, probably more fun for you, because you don't need to watch me mine. And who really cares about mining anyway? Right? Right. Anyway, conventional missile, it's basically a flying block of TNT. So if we go and we place this in here, it's all fleshed out. We have our little warhead. And if we use this thing, which is called a radar gun. Oh, what was that? If we use this thing, which is called a radar gun, it allows us to get coordinates, which we may then fire at. So as you can see, if I right-click at this island in general to pop a bunch of coordinates into my text area, I don't know what you call that, and then if I right-click it on our launcher control panel, it transfers the information so that the missile will now fire there. So if I flip the switch, fires off, you get a really cool effect: flames, smoke, fire, etc. And as you can see, it's really inaccurate. That is that 15 block radius thing I was talking about. It hit in the middle of the ocean. It might have destroyed 1 or 2 blocks. But if I go and show you guys some of the damage, this has been 3 missiles that I shot at this island, and then there was the one I shot over there. But there was 2 over here, so you can, if you can picture everything was about the level where my mouse is right now, it destroyed it 2 or about 3 blocks down in some places. It doesn't really destroy stone. If it has dirt in front of it, it only really gets the dirt. But if you do fire directly on stone, it'll take off like 1, maybe 2 layers. And I fired another one over here. So that's just to get an idea of how strong they are. Alright, we're going to float back on over. And we're going to use this anvil missile, which I haven't really used yet. It should be pretty interesting. It has a little glove on the top. It was really expensive, actually, when I go and look at it. Yeah, if you click on it right here. Anvil explosive. It's basically, if you first go and look how expensive the shrapnel explosive is. All right, it's gonna be a really long line of me showing you stuff. All right, so first picture the shrapnel explosive, or rather, all right. So first picture these things called condensed explosives. This is the basic explosive. I didn't realize how much in depth this gets. So you have the condensed explosive, which is basically just a compact explosive that's pretty strong. And a shrapnel explosive uses repulsive explosives, which is 2 condensed explosives. So you've already using tons of general things that blow up, explosives, to make 1 single shrapnel explosive. And then picture that you need 9 of these things surrounded by an anvil. So as you can see, this gets mad expensive. It does make 10 of these anvil explosives, but at the same time, it's really not cheap. So for them, we place the missile on the platform. It's a bit taller than the other one. It has the cool little fist at the top. We're going to check out if it's charged, and it's not, so now we're going to get ready to fire. And just because I really want to make sure it hits, because it would be pretty lame if it did not, we're just going to aim it right there. Nailed it. That may or may not have been the exact same coordinate. Throw them in. Fire, and then we gotta hope. Come on. Oh, it's looking pretty on target. Are you kidding me? Okay. We missed barely. Like, literally, that was 2 blocks off. And, yeah, that was quite saddening. Well, who cares? Who cares? We will place another one in. And let's go get perfect coordinates. Let's make sure it's basically impossible to miss, because I really don't want to miss again. That's no fun for you. It's no fun for me. It's no fun for anybody. In fact, maybe if we get it in the middle, it will be... Alright, I'm going to say this is the middle. The closer to the middle we get, the higher chance it has of just hitting somewhere on the mainland. Because the problem is some missiles do things when they go in the water. Most of them do not, like, at all. So that's kind of a problem. Go and transfer this over, though. There you go. And we will take another shot. And just hope it works. As it flies to the air. This one is looking very much so on target. But I didn't hear it do anything. Huh. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't on target. We're about to go find out. And, you know, it's always a possibility the missile just doesn't do anything, because some of them are broken. And if so, this would be very lame that I just showed you this. And this is one of the problems with Voltz, is that a lot of it doesn't work yet. And that's just part of it. It's a very new mod pack. It's not TechIt, which has been out for years, possibly. I really don't know. But this has only been out for, I don't know, 5 months. I can't really count at the moment.